Billy Bob Thornton, Oscar-winning actor, very public lifestyle. But did you know there's a curse that follows Billy Bob Thornton? Let me tell you about it. What is going on, everyone? Thank you so much for coming back today. Thank you so much for taking time out of the day just to click on today's video. It truly, truly means the world to me. I cannot say thank you enough. The best way to support me and help support this channel is hitting the thumbs up button down below. If you're not a subscriber, click it. It's free. And then out beside that, turn on that little bell notification and select all. And then YouTube will send you a nice little notification whenever I upload a new video. Today, we're talking about a beloved actor, Oscar-winning actor, very public lifestyle, Billy Bob Thornton. Now, a lot of people were saying, what is there a curse with Billy Bob Thornton? You know, I know he's a very public and open guy. I'm going to get to that today. I'm going to tell you a few little details and let you guys be the judge of that. I'm curious to hear from you guys. Let me know down in the comments, what you guys think at the end of this video. But let's just go ahead and get started. Billy Bob Thornton, his passion was not always acting. His first passion was music. He was a drummer in a band called Tres Hombres. Very good band, apparently. They actually was an opening act for Hank Williams Jr. in 1981. But with Billy Bob being kind of in the limelight, in 1992, he did co-write and co-star in this movie called One False Move. Which kind of upped his popularity a little bit more. But in 1996, Billy Bob actually wrote this script called Sling Blade, which he actually ended up directing as well and starring in. Such a great movie, such an iconic role for him. Kind of what propelled Billy Bob Thornton into, the leading man. To this day, I still quote Sling Blade the best I can. You still ask for mustard and biscuits. You still say, it ain't got no gas in it. That kind of thing. It's still one of those movies that is great to watch today. It still holds up. But kind of kicking off this list, in 1996, J.T. Walsh played in this movie with Billy Bob Thornton. You may not know J.T. Walsh, but I guarantee you once you see him, you're like, oh yeah, that guy, he was in that. He's always that guy in that movie that you're like, yeah, he's from that one movie. Great actor. You may know him from such other roles as Few Good Men. Such a great, terrific actor. He always kind of plays the bad guy, which he does very, very well. But shortly after filming this, 2 years later, 1996 to 1998, sadly, J.T. Walsh did pass away in 1998 from a sudden heart attack, which is very sad and tragic news. But moving from there, you have a co-star that was actually also in Sling Blade with Billy Bob Thornton, the beloved John Ritter. Now, man, this one was a sad one to take. It was very hard to hear that John Ritter had actually passed away, because I did love John Ritter growing up. I loved him in Problem Child. He played his dad. Of course, you have Three's Company with John Ritter. But sadly, in 2003, John Ritter did lose his life and did suddenly pass away, which was such a sad and tragic news. But moving off of Sling Blade, there was a small role in a movie with Daddy and Them that we lost Jim Varney. It was Jim Varney's last role that he ever played in. Jim Varney had a very small role of Hazel Montgomery in this movie, but Jim Varney actually passed away before the production ended and he got to see his final product. That was Jim Varney's last role. I loved Ernest growing up, still do this day. Ernest goes to camp, Ernest scared stupid, Ernest saves Christmas, Ernest does everything. I could watch those movies over and over again, no matter how dumb they are. Let me know down in the comments, guys. Were you an Ernest fan? Let me know. But everything up to this point could just be pure coincidence. It's not said yet that Billy Bob is a cursed actor to work with. But until 2008 comes along. That's where the story gets a little crazy and you get your concrete foundation to kind of support this curse, which it gets a little crazier from here. Now, in 2008, Billy Bob played in this movie called The Informant with a beloved child actor named Brad Renfro. You may know Renfro from several movies growing up as a kid, such as The Cure. I think he played in Tom and Huck. He was in The Client. He had a very distinct accent, voice that you always knew he was on the screen. But very shortly after this movie ended, Renfro did commit suicide. So that was such a sad and tragic loss as well. That was such a beloved child actor did end up taking his life. Now, another co-star that played in Bad Santa along with John Ritter. You know, looking back now when I watch Bad Santa, because I do watch Bad Santa every year. Me and my wife watch it every year. It's just one of those traditions that we watch. As far as a Christmas movie, we make sure we watch Bad Santa. When you watch Bad Santa, it's kind of sad to see because you see John Ritter, and then also you see Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac did play in Bad Santa in 2003. Sadly, in 2008, Bernie Mac did pass away from a bad case of pneumonia. Which is very sad, too, that's what took out this actor, was pneumonia. Wow. So 2008 as well. You have two actors that were co-stars with Billy Bob on movies that were in sudden car accidents that they almost both lost their lives. So you have Shia LaBeouf that in 2008 played in a movie called Eagle Eye with Billy Bob, was in a car wreck that almost claimed his life. On the other side of that, too, we have another actor, beloved actor, that played in a movie called Levity in 2003 with Billy Bob Thornton. But in 2008, he was involved in a car accident, Morgan Freeman. Both these actors barely walked away with their lives. It was such... They both said they were both amazed that they lived through this car wreck. But both of those wrecks happened in 2008, both playing in movies with Billy Bob Thornton. Alright, I got two left to hopefully solidify that Billy Bob is a cursed actor. You know, in 2002, Billy Bob Thornton did play in a movie called Waking Up in Reno with another tragic, man, just my heart breaks when I hear this guy passed away. I'm talking about Patrick Swayze. Now, Patrick Swayze did not die in 2008. He actually was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 2008, shortly after he passed away in 2009. Man, God, I still remember where I was when I heard that Patrick Swayze had passed away. Such a sad, tragic loss that I can't believe that he's gone. You know, such an iconic actor. You know, it would take me forever to list off all his movies. But of course, you have Dirty Dancing, you have Point Break, you have Ghost. But of course, drop me a comment. Let me know which Patrick Swayze movie was your favorite. Hey, Future Brandon here. As I was editing this video and add some clips in there for you guys, I actually came across someone else that I totally had missed whenever I was doing the first video. But we have Bill Paxton, who was in A Simple Plan. He was also with him in One False Move, you know, Billy Bob's first big movie, and also with him in Tombstone. But sadly, Bill Paxton did pass away in 2017 after having surgery to replace a heart valve. He had a stroke and did pass away. So that is just one more to add to the list. Back to past Brandon. But let's wrap up this list and let's get to a determination. You know, in 2001, a movie came along called Monsters Ball, starring Billy Bob Thornton, Halle Berry, and playing his son in the movie, Heath Ledger. Of course, 2001, this movie was a great success, won several awards. You know, we all know the tragic ending of Heath Ledger, where he was playing the Joker. He actually passed away before the movie actually came out. But Heath Ledger did lose his life January 2nd, 2008. Which adds more to the Billy Bob Thornton tragic timeline of actors that passed away or something bad happened to them in 2008. Is Billy Bob a cursed actor? I don't know. I mean, it is hard to ignore all the stuff that's happened around Billy Bob Thornton. I'm sure there's more actors and actresses that has had several other things. These are the ones that I could think of off the top of my head and I could do some research on. I'm sure I'm missing some. But guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for checking out today's video. I'm curious to hear from you guys. Which Ernest movie was your favorite? I gotta know. Also, too, let me know which one was your favorite Patrick Swayze movie. Just let me know your thoughts overall. I'm curious to hear from you guys. I'm always taking feedback. If you're looking for my regular upload day, it is Wednesdays at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. And that's all I have for you guys today. Mom, I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks, guys.